Okay, so the way that this game is played, here is the, if you're all in here, if you can see the same thing.
I already zoomed in and saved camera view.
Okay. So basically, setup. All players randomly draw 3 ailments and 6 cures. And basically, this is a judging game. So, like, one person is going to be the judge, and we're all basically trying to convince the judge that our cards are better. Um, so one player is the patient. They come in revealing what ailment they have. Take turns being the patient, choosing one of the ailments to describe vividly to the others. The first patient is the last to have seen a doctor. Who's seen a doctor?
Well, you just recently went, didn't you?
I guess.
Yeah.
Draw
So,
3.
and
Draw 6.
3 ailments and 6 cures. Put those
Okay.
into your hand.
Da.
And then, so when the patient
what?
reveals their ailment, saying,
Huh?
"Hey doctor, this is what I got," the doctors then debate by taking turns and putting at least 2 cures down onto the table. Each symbol on the patient's ailment card must be matched by a symbol on at least one of your cure cards. So basically, for example, here, let me just grab like one of these. Oh gosh, it's a Sing card. So you see the Sing card has 3 symbols at the bottom here: a
Mhm.
vial, a fork, and then a scepter and sword thing or whatever. Basically, at least one of your cures has to have one of those symbols enabled
Got it.
to use it, and that's it. It just has to be one.
Got it.
Oh my god.
What?
One of my ailments. Jesus.
You got some good ones there.
Oh jeez, the picture's hilarious.
Somebody's
Oops.
who's taking my ailments.
Someone's stealing. So yeah, the doctors debate which of their cures is better. So you
Oh.
propose at least 2 cures, and then heckling of your opponents is encouraged. Then finally, the patient decides. From the chaotic quarrel, the
Anna.
patient chooses a victor who receives the
Right-click.
ailment card as a point.
Yeah?
Right click on it, and then you can draw the 6. The
I don't
menu
see
will
any
pop up.
ailments.
And it goes
Oop.
directly into your hand.
It's 6 cures, right?
6 cures in your hand. Yep.
Yeah, I picked the other way around.
Oh, you did it,
6
ailments.
ailments, 3
Yeah, I did
cures.
6 ailments instead.
Here.
There's
Now,
no
right-
flip.
Right click on that stack.
Huh?
Yep. What?
Oops, sorry. Just trying to put
You
that.
get out of there.
I'm sorry. It's fine.
Right click that stack,
Stop touching.
Yeah? Got it?
and then you see the circle that pops up with the menu.
Uh-huh.
So the lower left, hover over that, and it says draw, and you can draw all 6 and it'll go directly into your hand instead of having to draw each one separately.
Because I don't have that. I have when I take
Oh.
Oh, okay, now I got it. Hold on.
That's funny. I was like, Anna already has 9 cards in her hand, but that's Jerry's icon.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome. And then you can pick up your 3 red ones and drag them into your hand.
Mm-hmm.
So blue is
Me. I'm blue.
I'm green. I'm right here.
I'm yellow.
I'm purple.
I don't see a purple.
Right here.
Right there.
I see purple.
Right here.
It's over by the purple band.
We're miss.
What?
Oh, I just don't see the purple icon at the top row.
Okay. So, who saw a doctor last? Who was you, Will?
I guess.
Okay, so you are the patient. So basically, out of the 3 ailments that you have, choose one of them and put it down here in the patient card, and basically just come in and role playing is encouraged if you want to. Say what's wrong with you. And then all of us.
Doctor, I've been seeing these weird visions. Don't get it. I keep seeing a rabbit.
Religion and
This
Oh,
rabbit
tell,
just
do
hovers
tell.
over me, and I don't get it.
Whose ailment card is that?
I think it's Anna's. Anna, is that yours?
What?
Do you have 3 ailments in your hand?
I do.
Okay, maybe that's
I can't
just an
even
extra.
pick it up.
What the hell? Yeah, I see it too, and it can't. Anna, can you try grabbing that? Maybe it is yours.
Okay, hold on.
Is that one right there? Is that yours?
I can't. Wait, hold on.
What is going on? It is
Oh.
hers. There we go. Oops. Come on. There we go.
Mm.
Okay. So I guess going to the left of Will. Will is white, so Jerry,
Jerry.
you're the first
Yeah.
one.
Purple's first.
I might have a cure for your illness.
Please, doctor, tell me what it is.
Might I add to the? I might want to start doing a skull drilling.
Oh, that sounds
As
very painful, doctor.
Precise hand-operated drill to relieve your pressure. Maybe the ghost in from your brain is affecting it. Maybe. What?
I guess that makes sense.
I'm
Silence.
sorry. Do continue with your buffoonery.
Silence. I'm at the floor.
I think that might work, doctor.
After that, I have concocted a dead man's oil that might relieve or soothe your visions from appearing. So, having to do these two operations might alleviate your visions.
That sounds interesting, doctor.
I say.
Indeed, and I concur.
What needs to happen here is clearly the man needs a blood transfusion. See, what we need to do is top up the blood with that of a generous human or animal donor and get that nastiness that is plaguing your body. And then, to make sure that we have completely cured you, we're going to have to insert an ethereal plug.
Oh,
Good
I know
God,
it's a bit.
man.
I know it's a bit harsh, but I can guarantee you that this procedure will stop you from having your visions.
it'll also stop me from going to the bathroom.
It
What
is
is that
a
going to
worthy
do?
sacrifice.
I disagree.
I also disagree because that does not relieve the eyes. That's not where the eyeballs are located.
Well, you're not sticking a metal rod in my eyeball either.
Dr. Tatsumi, what do you have to bring to the table?
Oh, here we go.
Hopefully not this madness that we've been hearing so far.
Dear sir, please listen to the voice of reason.
Yes, please tell me, what is it? Why do I have these visions?
It's actually very difficult to explain, but what I can tell you is that the solution I present to you will definitely help you get rid of them. I suggest that you go through a process of fumigation.
Fumigation.
Yes.
Put the card out.
Which essentially, huh?
You need to put the card down.
Drag it out,
so
yeah.
essentially consists of heavy smoking with sulfur and pitch,
I don't.
while simultaneously rubbing lotions into your thighs.
That sounds odd, but not as bad as a urethral plug.
Right? Okay, so
So
Just
it's not as aggressive. It will help you relax. It will help you go to sleep, and then you wake up in the next morning and you have visions no more.
I mean,
you got to put it down on the table, Anna.
Okay.
so that's blue.
Over here to your red. And then a second one, Anna.
A second one?
Yep.
Oh, so
Minimum
I
of
need to-
2 cures. Minimum of
The
2
rubbing
cures.
of the thighs.
You can go all the way up to 6 as long as the symbols match right here.
Okay.
One of the symbols has to match.
Yeah. One of the
Okay.
symbols has to match. It doesn't have to be all of them. It just has to be at
Okay.
least one. And then you you keep spewing your bullshit that
Right.
that will sell it to patient Will here.
Alright. And if that doesn't work, I still want to use the power of nature to help you. So I will suggest that we go through the path of naturopathy, which is essentially prescribing herbs, prescribing a healthy diet, lots of exercise, and massage to treat your ailment.
Okay, that sounds
Gotta put it down.
logical.
It does, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, fumigation scared me, but
it's
the second half of this sounds logical.
yeah, it's the complete opposite of what my colleagues have
I
prescribed.
mean, yeah,
You gotta put it
that's
down.
like that's not
Again.
so pleasant.
Again, sir, listen to the voice of reason.
I mean, so far I agree. I concur.
So Anna, as soon as you name the card, you gotta put it down so everybody can see it and read it at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So as soon as you name it, drop the card.
Okay.
All right. So, I say, what do you have, Dr. Mathis?
What do I have? What do
Please.
I have?
Tell me it's good.
What I have is the cure to your affliction. You see, you are not touched by the ailments of the physical or the fantasy. What you have, sir, is the affliction of the Almighty. It is God Himself speaking to you. And what better way to approach these things through the purification of confession from your soul. If you confess your sins and purify yourself, that is the first steps into accepting the guidance of the divine. And only then can you interpret such divine guidance through prayer. This is what is going to...
He's going the
Are you done yet?
whole
He laughs,
supernatural-
but I'm not the one sticking shit into your hoo-hoo or subjecting you to toxic chemicals and slapping you with plants. That is not what I'm doing at all. What I'm doing is listening to you as the patient, telling me that you're receiving visions, which is clearly...
Next.
Dr.
was
Lee,
fast.
Dr. Lee, please,
Suffice it to say.
please tell us, what do you think about these visions?
So patient. What kind of visions are you seeing?
I keep seeing this rabbit. This rabbit just keeps appearing over me, and I'm starting to get worried.
Worried? Is he like bending over for you, or just like
I
what?
don't-
Looking at you?
I don't know, but they just giant rabbits just appear.
Whoa! I believe I have the cure for you.
Wait,
So,
question. What
forget
are these
this
three
one
cards?
was.
I
Yeah.
believe it's his.
So I got this sweat bathing.
Oh,
This bath will help you cure all of your elements and keep the bunnies off of you by sweating. I think they hate you that getting wet.
okay,
So if you get wet, they stay away from you.
okay.
Cleanse you of them. So for my next step of curing you is water immersion.
Oh, waterboarding. Lovely. Nothing like a little bit of torture to cure yourself of
face.
visions.
Yeah.
So sweat and then drown me.
Yeah. Because
Hmm.
the visions you see, we have to put water in your face. So
No.
more water.
No.
Keep them away from you.
No.
My methods are not so invasive.
All right, then we got this urinalysis.
Wait. Why do you get a third?
You can
They
can
need
actually
to
spend your
minimum of
entire
two.
you can spend your entire hand.
Oh.
And our last step, you could drink this at home. Some urine.
He
No.
wants you to
no.
drink
Water.
urine.
No.
It tastes like lemonade.
So is this all we got?
By George, I think I have the way. We need a blood transfusion to stop these visions. I guarantee
Hold
it will
on.
work.
Hold up.
Let me see. Let me see now.
The man seeks to throw foreign blood into your skin.
This one is
Clearly, because his blood is not
Terrible.
pure. Pure. I can't say so.
Peer?
Clearly chosen from God. He's receiving visions of white rabbits. How can he not tell what they mean unless he confesses his soul to the Almighty and then prayers for the guidance so that he can move forth naturally through this
Okay.
world?
Okay. You
We've
know,
got some
I
nice ocean bath here
I
for you,
feel
too.
like I was quick to dismiss some and not quick enough to dismiss others. Doc, I just can't get past sticking metal rods up my body parts. You're out.
What about into your
Oh,
You are
what about into your skull?
He might have pressure building up in his head, causing him to see visions. I think if we were to release the pressure and give him his daily dose of dead man's oil.
Barbarism, if you ask me. Barbarism. Plain and simple.
I kind of think that makes sense of the pressure, and I can see things because the pressure is on my eyes. I'm not dismissing that. Now, we had fumigation. That just, I don't know. But the natural herbs, that makes sense.
That
It's
makes
about
sense to you.
it's about cleansing. It's
This
all about
whole
cleansing.
liquid thing of sweating, waterboarding, and drinking urine is barbaric.
I agree.
Indeed.
Hey,
You gotta keep
Dude.
hydrated.
nobody asked your opinion. You've already been eliminated.
Oh.
So, I'm stuck between these three options. I mean, as much as I don't like priests, you seem like the most logical one.
I listened to your ailments.
I didn't ask for more words.
Clearly derived the right choice and path for you, the least invasive as well.
I said silence.
You
Thank you.
trust me, I'm a doctor.
Name of the game.
You came here
So-
seeking our opinions.
Clearly, he's not a doctor if he's giving you those options.
But
Says the man who wants to drill into your very skull.
That is a proper procedure.
now,
I am
can I
testing you.
combine
And where
a
does
couple
that
of
dead man's
these?
oil come
No.
from, pray tell?
Choose one doctor. You gotta choose one
Oh,
doctor.
dear goodness.
The voice of reason, sir.
They come from criminals that you don't care about.
After you've drilled into their very skulls.
See, draining pressure on the skull makes sense, but oils after don't necessarily make sense. Fumigation doesn't make sense, but natural herbs make sense. And then confession and prayer just sounds
Makes sense.
right. Unfortunately, I'm gonna go with the priest.
I'll bring
He's
him
not
in.
a
It doesn't seem to be.
All right, I choose Dr. Mathis.
All right, so Nate,
Okay.
you win the ailment card. So that's how we keep track. The game basically goes until one doctor has collected 3 ailments as a win. So basically, he's just keeping track by taking that ailment card.
What is going on here?
okay. So
then-
what do I do next?
So discard your cards over here, and then draw back up to 6 cures. Make sure your hand has 6 cures in it.
So I need to discard all my cures.
Just the ones that you put down.
Okay.
And then draw back up to what you lost.
Okay.
So next patient, it looks like, would be Jerry Lee. Jerry Lee. Oh, I need 2 cards. Okay. Jerry Lee.
Damn it.
What is
I
your?
hate this card.
There you
It's
go.
cured. So, like, how do you convince someone they need to go to the loony bin?
Right. All right, Jerry Lee. What seems to be your ailment?
Dude.
Ooh, I love this card.
Oh shit. God damn it.
Huh?
Okay. Doctors, I need help.
Yes.
Tell us your problem.
Apparently I have this fixation on trying to look right, try to look like a proper, what you say,
Indeed.
a figure, so to speak, where everybody views me as like a statue, a god-like statue, and I'm trying to attain that, which is, I think, considered consumption.
Oh. No, that's not consumption.
No, anorexic.
What's
we
consumption again?
we
It
looked
was
this
an
up
actual
last
disease.
time.
Yeah.
It was like,
TB.
An actual disease.
wasn't it something kind of like taking too
TB.
much of something that you get addicted to it or something like that?
Tuberculosis.
Oh.
Tuberculosis.
Tuberculosis.
Essentially,
Yeah.
it's a wasting disease.
That's
I
right.
can't eat. I have this sickness. Can someone help me fix? I can't eat. I don't have hunger, appetite. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Well,
Apparently, there's a skeleton behind me with an arrow. I don't know why.
all right, Mr. Lee. I believe I can help you with your consumption problem here. It's going to be a little bit weird, but I can tell you that the end result is pretty good. The very first thing that you're going to have to do is drink some corpse brew. It is basically a mixture of the blood of fallen gladiators and mummy powder. Perfect for increasing your vigor. And then, to top it off with that, we shall give you some children's morphine. I can tell you that this will cure your consumption completely.
Not cocaine, but I guess that works.
No.
So
That is all
Anna,
wrong.
Anna's next in presenting her argument.
It's all wrong.
Wait, is she?
Because it goes red. See, we're going by the circle here.
Oh, Jerry's.
Yep.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Jerry's first. Nobody's. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So.
Okay, so. Wait, hold on. I got lost. There was an issue with looking good, and there was an issue with eating.
It's basically tuberculosis.
Oh, tuberculosis.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you propose, Dr. Tatsumi, for Mr. Lee?
I actually propose a very simple procedure, but it can be life-saving.
Oh, please, anything will help this illness I have.
Right, so essentially what I propose to you is to drain the phlegm, which consists essentially of removing the excess mucosa orally or rectally to relieve pressure and discomfort.
Ooh, that could fix it, maybe. Through my butt.
You're the client, Mr. Lee,
It's-
so it's
it's
entirely
truly-
up to you.
It's truly unorthodox.
Another one, Anna. Minimum of
But
2.
life-saving, I would say.
All
The
butt
sec-
saving.
But
Wow.
Okay. The second one, Mr. Lee, it's something a bit more radical, but definitely, it's okay. I'm going to repeat words. Definitely definitive in your condition, which is essentially to. Oh, sorry. To accept the fact that you are going to die.
Oh, jeez.
Man,
Accept your inevitable demise with composure, dignity, and chivalry.
the doctor's not wrong, but we try to fix your
No.
disease instead of accepting death.
I thought I hear that get
Practice.
saved, not to die.
I would say that.
Exactly.
Okay, but
You're going to
But
get your bowels
statement,
flushed and
the
then
inevitable.
die.
Okay, all right. The ugly truth that nobody wants to accept is one day we are all going to die. Once we
Yes.
accept that, and then once we accept that, the next step is to think about how you're going to do it. Do you want to go with dignity? Do you want to go with grace? How do you want to be remembered?
So there's no way to fix me then?
But there is.
I just
there
said
is.
I did suggest one method, but in case that fails, I'm suggesting you the second one.
Please, my good man, please do not listen to the Dr. Tatsumi. She is a fatalist at heart. And while she is somewhat correct in some of her methods, they're completely out of whack. Please let me explain to you how we are going to cure you of your ailment, my
Please.
good man.
Please do. What is your suggestion for me?
My suggestion, my method here is clearly you are suffering from the effects of consumption. It's quite clear. The symptoms are present. Your cough, I can see. You seem to be wasting away. This is because we have glands in our body, and the glands, they hold on to toxins, and the toxins fester inside and expand. So what we need to do is we need to jar those glands and have them release those toxins immediately. We do this by inserting needles not too far in, just a little bit, just to agitate the glands so that they release the toxins throughout your body. Now, once we have released the toxins, they're going to flow freely. Now, this can be quite disturbing, but we need to extract them as immediately as possible. And unfortunately, when you eat, let me walk you through this. When you eat, what happens? You digest, and then it comes out the other end, right? This is how the toxins come out of you. So what we need to do, and we are really quite sensitive about the whole issue, is we're going to go through a trial of colonics. Now, we lubricate, we inspect, and then we irrigate the bowels and cleanse you of the toxins and the bad humors which you clearly suffer from. Once we have done so,
Dr. Mathis likes to
I'm
talk.
not quite finished.
I know.
I'm not
that's
finished.
the problem.
You are a buffoon, sir, and you will be silenced while I display my methods to this man who is clearly suffering from consumption.
You are putting us all
And
to
I am-
sleep.
Listen,
I'm sleeping here.
once we
If you're gonna be
extract the
put to sleep, at
toxins,
least do it gracefully.
we use lubrication. We're very graceful about it.
You've said that.
Once we identify the toxins and where they're coming from.
Who's doing
Now,
that?
this
Stop
is
it.
It's Eric.
Once we identify the toxins and where they're coming from, should the need arise, now this is a should, depending on how severe the situation is, we might have to resort to organ removal. I
You
don't
said
see this
that.
happening.
Jeez.
I don't see this happening.
It's a new.
But should it come to it, we can identify the organ in which is responsible for your consumption, sir. We will extract it, thus curing you of
What?
your ailment.
How will he live if you remove his lungs?
Some organs can be removed, and
You
can
can't
still live.
breathe without lungs.
I
Not
never
too
see.
long.
This is what you have to work with. I never said lungs. This is the idiocracy that you come to see. I said we will identify the organ in which the toxins have come from. That means
Which
analysis.
is his
sir.
lung.
It's the lungs. Yeah.
The man
I-
thinks you only have one organ. Remember that.
Dr. Mathis, are you quite done? We still have not heard from Dr. Lee yet.
and-
Thank you
by
for
all
moving
means.
us forward.
All right.
You have a
Pass
sound
this
argument.
wrong solution.
You might have a cure for me, sir. Just letting you
I
know.
disagree wholeheartedly.
I'm a man of science.
You are a
have
man of
methods.
buffoonery.
Says the
not a
man who says
scam.
you only have one lung and that happens to be one organ and that happens to be a lung.
Says the man that wants to remove your lung so you cannot breathe.
Yes, who knows what he wants that lung for? He's a weirdo.
Exactly.
Gonna make a balloon out of it.
I've heard the stories.
He's never
Mr.
heard of
Mathis.
kidneys. He's never heard of pancreas. He's never. The list goes on.
Dr. Lee,
I
what do you have
digress.
for us?
Yeah, stop. All right, so I got this cure right here. This will give you some soothing magic ecstasy here.
Oh, is this a brothel?
A pelvic massage? What?
Yeah. It gives you a medical orgasm for my special
The man has a reputation for perversy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I can't tell
Have
if
to
it's a
take it
clinic
out.
or a brothel.
Is the pelvic massage for you or for him? We don't know.
It shakes out all your disease away. So
Do you even know what you're doing? I
Yeah.
think not.
after you've done this massage, we give you a nice drink. It's called the Miracle Tonic.
Damn the miracle tonic.
Mm.
How did you get your hands on that, sir?
Everything,
I heard about this miracle tonic. It
All
does
diseases
wonders.
go away.
No, he is wrong. He is wrong.
You are wrong. I am right.
Are you ready for my solution that is the solution?
Mm,
Because all
Solution
these
to
other
that-
ones are just buffoons.
strong words.
So,
Yes, please tell us.
if you are suffering from consumption, the first step is going to be opium.
Oh shit.
No. No.
Yes.
No.
The opium is something that you inhale.
Don't
and it
mind the sword.
clearly, I am talking. Give me the moment. When you inhale, will you stop? So, this opium you can take with you. So, whenever you're feeling the symptoms, you can use it and it will make you feel better. In addition to the opium, I'm also suggesting we go with Quicksilver.
Oh,
It's one of those
Mercury.
universal things.
Please,
So-
doctor, tell us why Quicksilver. What does it do?
It's a universal fixer. So, in addition to the opium,
And what is
it's
this then?
going to completely get out of here, get out of here. This is much better than the tonic.
The only thing quick about the Quicksilver is your death.
No, that is when you remove your lung.
Any
You'll remove everything inside with the quick.
oh.
Something's wrong with that doctor.
I don't think that doctor's fully human.
It must be that pelvic in his face.
So the man wants to pump you full of drugs, feeding an addiction, by the way, and then throw some Quicksilver into you to kill you off quickly so that you cannot spread the word of how terrible he is as a doctor. A man who only thinks you have one organ,
Says the man that's going to remove the organ.
who
As
clearly doesn't listen.
As you can see, Mr. Lee, I think my way is the best. You drink just a little bit of corpse brew, and then you have some children's morphine, and you're good.
Absolutely not.
Before you decide to go with Dr. Kroll, mind you, he has to get that corpse brew from somewhere.
Exactly.
I do
From
not
those dead
hide.
children.
There's no
Or
dead
all of the
children of
patients
my
he's tended to.
Yeah, his dead children.
I do not.
Oh my god.
I do not lie where I get the corpse brew.
Those children.
It is from corpses, but it is a proven
I
method.
mean, Dr. Tatsumi's just gonna let you die, so you already know that one's out.
Yeah.
She, my good man, has said, fuck it.
In more than one way.
But you will be a beautiful body in the coffin, I can.
I mean, she's not wrong there.
Jesus Christ.
So, what is your choice, dear sir? Please choose the one that's going to save you, which is me.
So mine's the same as yours, but better.
No, it is wrong. Do you want to get molested? Or do you want to be able to breathe again?
It's not molested if it's voluntary.
God.
Oh god.
I beg you, man, see reason.
Which is me.
Clearly laying down a science. I will reiterate. First, we will purge the
Oh,
toxins.
here comes the novel
remove
again.
the toxins, and then, if necessary, keyword, if necessary, remove the organ responsible for your very ailment.
He just wants to charge you again and again and again.
I know he wants to come back to pay more.
So if he removes an organ, I won't start.
You will
breathing.
surely die.
I'll die.
Depending on the organ, obviously. Like a lung, yes. If this in this man's world, the only organ in your body is a lung. However, there are others
Your PP.
that he is not aware of. Your
Yes.
PP is one of them, but that I don't see being the reason for your consumption.
He's still
likely
guessing.
it likely originates from your pancreas.
No, it's all about the lungs, which is why my lung-based therapy.
The
is
man who's
going-
obsessed with opium, and he's clearly spreading it amongst all of his patients.
Let me overlap this. it'll be
It's truly
fair.
how he makes his money is selling
Get out.
drugs to his patients.
It's not about the drugs. It's about the solution to his chronic issue.
Mr.
You
Lee-
burn his issue though.
Mr. Lee, you've heard all of our arguments. Who do you which practice would you prefer?
It's Dr. White all the way.
White is right.
I'm eyeing that miracle tonic. That seems to be what I've been hearing a lot about.
It's the best tonic in the world. Made by-
Including that free massage.
It's unsubstantiated and it's surrounded by rumors. Really, it's in its experimental stages. We don't quite know what it is yet.
Proof by these doctors around us.
For all you know, it's that new date rape drug that's been going around.
What?
If I go with it, I might get raped.
It's entirely possible. I mean, once pelvic massage enters the picture, you never know. Anything's up.
What? Where do you get
I was
this?
just gonna have a good time to feel good and finally be able to breathe again. But if that's the
Exactly.
case,
Go
No.
with Dr. White.
I have heard of opium. I've seen people smoke that, but they've been smoking that every day, seeing that they might have tuberculosis too. That consumption.
Not much of a life.
Oh,
But it makes you feel better.
Hey, mine's
Which is
just
what
a
you're
little
looking
bit.
for.
Mine's just a little bit of morphine. So come on, you can trust me. I'm a doctor.
if it were to be me, I would probably have to go with
Dr. White. Thank you.
the guy in blue.
The
I beg you,
pedophile
reconsider,
killer.
man. The man aims to throw dead man's juice into your body. Oh,
Pedophile killer.
I was the one that had to argue the least. Alright, I guess it's me. Draw back up to your cards, up to 6.
I
And
gotta go now.
You gotta go?
Yeah, they're hungry.
Okay. See you later.
Bye bye.
What are you people doing?
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Alright, so. Excuse me. Doctors, I got something weird. I need your help. I've never seen anything like this and I don't know what to do. I got growths.
What? Who is moving things weird?
Oh.
wait.
Oh.
I thought it was.
What?
Hold on.
Clockwise.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Whew.
Gotcha.
Growths.
I got
Oh, I've
growths.
seen this. I have seen this before. Oh, whoops. Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3. I need to draw 3.
Please help me. Anna, you'll be the first one.
Oh, whoops.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, someone put the
Huh?
my discard into the draw pile.
So,
Okay.
Dr. Tatsumi, how can you help me with my growths?
Hold on.
See, see.
Ooh, this is gonna be interesting.
Um, will you be so kind and tell me more about these growths?
I rip open my shirt and I was like, "Look at it! Look at it! It's growing out of me. It looks like a baby.
Oh my god! Oh,
It looks like there's another human coming out of me."
that is. You are possessed by a demon.
Is that an anus I see?
That's some buttocks.
There's the picture right there, Anna. If you need to see what, what
I
looks
saw
like.
it.
Okay.
No, I saw it.
God.
Okay.
Help me, doctor. Help me.
Right. Okay, hold on. I'm going through my cards because the combination can be deadly. Okay. Alright. Okay, so suffer no more, dear sir, because I do have the solution for your problem.
Yeah.
First of all, yes. There's this new medication that came from Africa. We call them, yes. We call them the antimony pills. Yes, which are compressed extracts from both the heart of deepest Africa and the mysterious Orient. So that should help you with your ailment.
Oh. Okay.
And once you are free from the pain, because I imagine you are in deep pain.
Well, I can say it's weird.
So, wait.
Uh-oh. It seems Dr. Tatsumi has lost power.
She's ducked out. She just threw some pills
Okay,
at you
sure,
and
go.
ran off.
She's going to go take her own pills.
Yeah.
She likes those pills so much she takes her own.
Well, I'm living proof that they work.
Oh.
All
The
you though.
loonies.
All you though.
Okay, so first of all, we get rid of the pain, and
Okay.
once you are
said that.
once you are no longer in pain, we go for the second procedure, which would be okay, the use of prosthetics. So essentially, we would remove the parts that present a problem and replace them with new ones.
What? I mean, uh, I don't need if I need these things replaced. I think
Let
I
me-
need to get rid of them.
Let me see if I understand what you're saying, Doctor. First, you want to feed him some. Honestly, it's probably just capsules of salt. If we're to be honest, we really don't know. Oh, the deepest Africa and the mist of the mysterious Orient. Really, ooh, you know. And then you want to
Because
cut
you
off his
rely
parts and
only on
replace him with
Western
wood.
medicine, good sir, and that's why the resources you offer are limited.
That being said, you want to cut off the extra bits and replace them with wooden parts?
So you're not fixing
That's
my
your
problem. You're
solution?
just giving me wood.
Whoa!
I'm relieving you. I'm relieving.
Well then,
I am relieving you from the pain and giving you a new body. That's right.
so now that the inappropriate doctor has left, your true colors are starting to show. Like to entertain your patients, I see.
Well, if I might interject, I think I might have the solution to your problem.
Yes.
Oh, let's hear it,
There you
Dr.
go.
Mathis. What crazy concoction do you have this time?
Well, first, we're just gonna stick a needle in your eye.
That's how it's
And to sum it all up, a nice, rewarding relaxation trip to the asylum. Off with you.
That's not a bad idea.
Oh, but wait! You can see that is an illegal practice.
Shit. That's true.
Uh-oh.
Fuck. All right. Well, then I'll go with what I was original. I just wanted to get rid of the asylum card. I hate that card. All right.
There has to be a symbol that matches at least one of the
Yes.
One symbol. Yeah,
Then
at least one
I'll-
symbol has to match the ailment.
I'll do what I was originally
Got it.
gonna do then.
two. I liked his idea.
Right?
Okay.
It was good.
First,
I
we'll
wasn't
have to-
arguing for once.
Right?
First, we'll have to take a look at everything that's going on. Clearly, there's the obvious extrusions that we can see, but we don't know if there's more, and clearly they grew from somewhere. So what I propose is that we start off with a bit of exploratory surgery
Oh,
and
no.
identify all the root causes of the growths. They have to come from somewhere, and we have to find them. Unless you're going to be coming to visit us every month, every year, for the rest of your life. We want to cut to the chase and get rid of all of it. After we have done so and identified the root cause, well then clearly the growths are a result of the bad bile that is growing within you. So I suggest that we provide a little bit of bile transfusion. We'll throw someone else's healthy bile into you, my good man, which, as you all know, bile is there to eliminate bacteria. It is there to destroy the bad things growing inside of you, and clearly yours isn't working, as we can see. So we take someone else's healthy bile, throw it into you, so that it prevents this from happening again.
I think Dr. Mathis has been talking to the priest too much. This is just ludicrous.
Oh. What,
And
what
what's
you-
religious about this? Pray tell.
The fact that you think that there's holy people out there that have perfect bodies. No.
Not once did I say
No
holy
such
or
thing.
perfect bodies.
You and your priest go off and have your own fun. Here's my remedy. So,
This
the
man is
first
crazy.
thing
This
is
man is
going to
insane.
be the aggressive removal of the extra appendages.
Okay.
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 So we're gonna extract the extra pieces. Okay. Then we're going to drain some of that extra blood that's circulating through your system. Yeah, it's going. If you don't remove the extra blood, your body is going to be in shock when when there's less appendage to be circulated through, and then your system is going to be overrun with the amounts of blood, and you're going to get these ugly pus pockets. And while the wound is healing, because we're going to save some of the tissue from the appendage, and we're going to close it where the hole is, you may have some slight infection and or odor. So you may be required to have some of these essential oils and home remedy herbs and ointments applied. So applying some of the roasted bee oil and ointment will probably cure that right up for you. So this is the most scientific, conclusive remedy for you that is available on the market at this time.
Interesting. That does seem appealing. How about Dr. Lee? What does he have to add to this?
Some weird story.
I might add that your protruding limbs and buttocks is unsettling to me.
As to me,
And I find it quite distasteful as well.
Showing that off to the public, not good.
I mean, he may
I'm
enjoy
sorry.
it.
If anyone else objects, can we please cover that up?
I do agree.
I swear, I think I've seen the ankles twitching.
I think the other Dr. Lee would be too excited if he were here.
I think
Yes,
he would do
he's
us
all
a
about
pelvic
that-
massage on those.
He's all
butts.
about the pelvic massage. He's got a reputation.
He didn't specify which pelvis.
But I digress. I'll what like to do first is do some bloodletting to just to get that blood out of that limbs so that we could start to do some operations on it.
Some of those leeches.
That is logic.
And then after that, we'll start to do some Merswine whipping. With
You're
that,
gonna whip me?
whip that. No, not you. Whip that other butt.
Oh.
Just keep whipping the blood out of it.
But that will cause you pain because you are still connected to it.
After we let the blood out, though, then he
You'll
would not
still
feel
feel
anything.
it.
Then after that, we'll do some flagellation.
Oh, geez.
So you're all about torturing this poor man more than he's already been tortured his whole life.
Apparently, if he is growing some sort of demon in him, he is having some dark thoughts. So,
So
doing
now
some
you are on the
flagellation-
church bandwagon.
if he were to flagellate, then maybe it might outgrow his sins and fix him after he does that.
So, I
That's-
completely disagree with Dr. Lee.
I-
Torturing yourself is not the way to get rid of this appendage. It is by surgically removing the excess blood from your system and then treating the new skin patch.
I have to agree with your assessment. I'm going to let you treat me, doctor. I want this
Thank
thing
you,
off of
kind
me.
Thank you, kind sir.
And you were the only one to present literally taking it off me.
I mean,
others
it's
were
not
for
that
poking it
difficult.
and whipping
You
it. Yes. Oh my
That's
goodness.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
okay.
All right, Anna, you're the patient now. So, out of the 3 ailments you have in your
Why
hand,
do you guys
choose
stack
one
these so bad?
and present it to us,
Okay.
and put it right here where the patient card is.
Right. Okay. Right.
Let's
Okay.
see what weird diseases she has this time.
This time?
Uh-oh.
I've heard about this patient before. She always comes up with the weird things.
Uh-oh.
I'm here to listen to you and take you seriously, madam.
Same here. You
Never
can
said I
talk
would
to
not
me.
take you seriously.
Thank you,
He's
kind
clearly dismissing you right offhand. You clearly
Yeah.
look disease-ridden.
Pray, what seems to be your ailment?
What bothers you, my good lady?
I come in seek of help, and what I get is mockery.
What?
No.
Uh,
Truth.
open ears.
Okay. All right, kind. All right. I was going to say kind doctors, but I don't believe you are kind anymore. So I come to you because I am running out of options and I don't know what to do anymore to fight my drunkenness.
You are here.
Oh.
Oh, drunkenness. Well,
I really can't help it.
Oh, this is going to be a hard one.
Oh
So,
yeah.
Nate, you're the one kicking this off.
okay. Well, first, it's clear that there's a problem with your personality. That's where it lies. So we're gonna kick off with some lobotomy.
Oh shit!
Fix that up real good,
I know where this is gonna go.
and then we'll send you off to the asylum for an relaxing visit.
I knew it. I knew he was gonna do that.
But before we send you off, we'll slip you a little dime bag, full of cocaine. Take the edge off.
Oh, yeah.
I think you should have started with the cocaine. And then,
Yeah.
You'll
Yes.
thank me later.
I think that's out of order, but we'll go with it.
Oh man.
I will say it was a good start.
Are we ready for? Are we ready for the best solution?
Yes, let's hear it.
There's. This is going to be difficult. However,
Please be kind. I'm
I
a
will.
woman in pain.
I will attempt, but your sins are great.
Oh,
So,
here comes the priest.
You won't feel anything after I'm done with you.
the church completely does not approve. So therefore, we're going to do a church bell brew, in which case we are going to ring the spirit back in. And that brew has been known to include a syrup.
Oh God.
And every time that you touch a bottle in the future, you will remember this brew, including that syrup.
Ooh.
And you will never want to take a sip of that bottle.
Mind
But
you, they
if
do
you
ask
do,
for
if you do take another sip again, then, and only then, I am not saying that this is an upfront solution, but if you go back to the bottle, then we will torture.
Oh, jeez.
Why am I not surprised that that escalated?
But
Like
knowing, knowing what will come if you touch the bottle again has proven to keep people away from the bottle. So therefore, it is a sound medical solution. And that is my case.
It's a good thing I'm not a Christian then.
I mean,
Keep in mind that their sole purpose in the torture is to purge of the soul. And also keep in mind, there are no depths to the soul.
The lobotomy is pretty much the part of my brain.
and then
Well-
throw her in the asylum.
Can,
It's not going to help.
Can you be
with a bag of
surprised?
cocaine.
there's clearly something wrong with your brain. Are you not surprised?
It's an addiction. She cannot leave the bottle alone. Therefore, we're going
gonna
to make her remind herself of
And
what the bottle has
Thus,
done to her.
there's no cure for that. There's only one way, and purge the part of your brain that ushers in that addiction.
We are not doing a craniotomy. This new weird.
We're going to remove it from you.
I disagree.
But trust, that's the only thing we'll be removing.
How about you,
Oh,
Doctor?
Dr. Lee, what do we have?
I might have a solution that might not require, per se, punishment. It seems like you're punishing the patient for
True.
the illness.
Keep in mind, this man's credentials came from the back of a Gazette magazine.
That is true. I have seen the ad before.
I have to advertise my practice somehow. But first, what I'm gonna do is flush out. Oh shit!
This does not sound good already.
I didn't want to pull two cards on one. Flush out your bodily fluids of very, very powerful laxatives to just get rid of everything that's in your body.
Everything at all.
That will only make her more thirsty, which will lead her back to the bottle.
And after that, we'll do a caffeine enema to increase increase the fluids in her body to percolate in a way.
Pretty
So
sure
you
I-
say you don't
pretty
want to
sure I
torture
played
her, but you're going to torture her by
I'm
sitting on the
pretty
toilet.
sure I've played that combo before.
And then give her a bowl full of ale, a very special concoction that will probably just make her more addicted to this than to those regular ales that she's been drinking.
So, your cure for her drunkenness
Is to make her
is
more drunk.
more ale.
She
By
came
hair of the
seeking a
dog.
solution.
Either you're a madman or a genius.
This ale is supposedly more safer and more
There's no such thing.
better consumption than drinking the ones you see at the inn and the
She
bars.
came seeking
Also,
our assistance to get off of the bottle, not to be stuck to it.
I pull out a bottle and it has like a picture of me in it. This ale is going to be
Oh,
much
dear
better
God.
than the one she drinks. And if
Dear
she gets
God.
onto this, she's gonna just
She's going to be a
Much
walking
better.
advertisement for you. That's all she'll be.
I mean, if
Please.
it tests to my my practice, then it's working. then sure, she could spread.
And does she get
all
paid
those
for
out.
being your advertiser?
She's getting paid in Al.
Doesn't work.
It sounds like you're just feeding into her addiction. I have the
Exactly.
cure, Miss
Oh.
Tatsumi.
Oh, here we go.
Unfortunately,
I'm
it will
worried.
be a little drastic at first because we must apply some electroshock therapy. We'll just do a little bit of it. It'll be
I've
fine.
heard of this new theory.
You'll
It
get
works.
plenty of it with the asylum I send you to.
See, with mine, you only have to do it once. Then we will follow it up with some soothing bathing. After you go through this harsh practice, you will be in a nice, more euphoric state with the bathing. But if that does not completely get rid of your drunkenness, we might, and this is a last resort, we might have to resort to a ritual.
I disagree with this entire regimen.
The man brings church into his processes.
It is church and science, mostly science, with just a little bit. Clearly,
They're
you
gonna be
must.
sacrifices at that ritual.
No,
the
no
ideas presented.
sacrifices. No
Mine
sacrifices.
seems the best.
Miss Tatsumi, listen. We know what the cause is. We know where it is. We know how to extract it and pulverize it to oblivion. And then we'll send you on a nice day trip vacation to the local asylum and then give you a bit of freeform sport that
And
you can
scrambling
snort.
her brain. You won't even know who you are anymore.
Her brain's already scrambled, man. We're just fixing it.
How dare you? Clearly, she came in here of her own volition. She is
Dr.
perfectly dry.
Mathis. Yes, she won't touch a bottle in the asylum. They won't let her. But that doesn't give her her freedom to live her life, which is what she's wanting. By going with my regimen,
Everybody
she
knows
will be
that
free of
lob-
this curse, and
lobotomy-
she will be free to
lobotomy-
live her life.
Everybody knows that lobotomy is the one-way ticket to happiness.
And death.
Everyone knows that. Everyone smiles afterwards.
And can we all agree that Mr. Lee's out? He's only wanting your continued addiction.
What? At least my practice doesn't require you to go get tortured, get brain plucked, and electrocution. Oh my god.
She's gonna be tortured by sitting on the toilet just to give her more ale.
Hey, at least she's getting more drinks.
Listen.
Than me.
We're really good. We're really good at lobotomy. You will not feel a thing.
She's gonna be happy with my ale. You'll see it when she starts.
And when I
drinking.
say you won't feel a thing, I mean ever.
Same thing with the electroshock.
It's only a one-time thing preceded
And
by
you'll
a
never feel
soothing-
anything again.
Soothing bath. A
I'm
soothing
Pretty
Right.
sure the asylum has a punch card that you
Miss
can use for your
Tatsumi.
electric shock therapy.
Please go with logic and choose my approach, as it will prevent you from touching the bottle.
You get free flowing bowl full of ale from me. Free. It's gonna be part of your prescription plan. You'll get it every.
I cannot
Every
wait
week.
till they revoke your license to practice medicine. If it's even real to begin with. I'm starting to think it isn't.
Oh, maybe I need a lobotomy. I'm starting to agree with Dr. White.
Oh goodness. I will say though, it was very surprising that all four of you wanted to torture me.
As a last resort.
Wasn't a last resort.
Yes, it was.
A lobotomy, electroshock, and
Mine is
Listen.
only if you touch the bottle
laxatives.
again.
You'll only feel
And,
a little pinch.
the church bell brew.
It's
All
hardly.
from all the procedures you picked, all your first choices involved some form of torture.
Yes, to cure ailments, we
No.
need a little bit of pain.
Not at all, madam. Lobotomy is the utter rage these days. You'll feel just a
torture-
tiny little pinch, and then after that, you'll feel nothing.
At
The
all.
torture is
Forever.
How's
only
that
the
torture?
threats.
How is that torture?
The threat of the torture is what keeps you away from the bottle, not the torture itself.
if you get the laxative, you'll feel lighter. You'll feel much more better about yourself.
She didn't come to you asking for a diet. She came to you to ask to get off the bottle. So, of all of your torture options, which one do you choose?
Well, you're the one with literal torture at the end.
As a threat to keep her away from the bottle. How many times do I have to say that?
Lobotomy is cutting edge technology.
Literally cutting.
Literally, I was gonna say.
It's honestly the best that you could get.
Oh, man.
Good choice.
What is your final decision?
It was.
A lot of shitty choices.
Yeah.
Some more shitty than others.
Of all the 4 terrible choices you gave me, I've decided that I'm gonna keep drinking, and I will go with Dr. Three's solution.
Just
Seriously?
Keep drinking.
Just keep drinking, yeah.
Just keep drinking.
Honestly, mine doesn't seem that bad.
And another one bites the dust. Once again, Dr. Lee has destroyed another person's life.
Okay, but seriously, like if you drink a whole bunch of things to get it out of your system, you won't want to drink again to go through that again. And then if you do touch a bottle, then you'll be tortured.
Just give
I
up,
mean,
Dr. White. She made a choice. She chose to live in oblivion.
I guess. I don't know where she was raised, but clearly they don't use logic there.
Oh,
Alright.
goodness.
I've been insulted enough.
Okay. Everyone's cards back in.
No, no,
Okay.
seriously, I really gotta go because it's 10 almost. Yeah.
Oh, just one more. You gotta see mine. You gotta see mine. It's great.
He's got an
Great.
ailment. You got it. You got
I have an ailment that's just like.
Okay.
So I walk in holding my stomach.
Oh dear
Like,
God.
ugh,
Oh, here
We're
we
out
go.
of current cures.
Wait,
I don't
yeah, I
feel
need
so
more.
good.
Yeah.
I need more.
Flip it
I-
over and shuffle.
I got it.
I
Shuffle it.
I'm
I
shuffling.
barely
Okay.
Good.
I barely made it here, and at this point, I'm shooting blanks.
Oh,
I
sounds
don't
like a
feel so
personal
good.
problem.
Do either of you have a bucket? Oh God! Oh God!
Are you gonna puke? Do you
Not
need
again!
what?
Not again! I suffer from. Oh God! Oh God! Here it goes!
You start aiming.
I think it's like air pockets
Well.
of air. It's like, I think it's been going on for 2 days now, and it just won't stop.
Oh
I
man.
had to stop 3 times just to get here. I've painted half the town.
Oh no.
Please, just make it stop.
Uh,
Tell me,
I don't have anything for this.
how can you help me?
Oh dear God.
make it up. Make it up.
Oh.
Just,
Okay, here we
just
go.
make sure you're all facing me.
Thank you.
There's so many children that have cried
one
out
is-
in horror.
This one is hard to treat, so we're gonna go a little unconventional for this, okay? First, we are going to make an incision in the skin.
I love it. It's a straight line. Straight line.
And we're gonna draw some blood, okay?
Ooh, wet cupping.
Okay.
So, we're gonna start there. Because I'm not sure where the problem is yet.
Ah, so gross.
We are then going to
Do I
draw
have to
some bile.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because, I mean, if
Yep.
things progress to get worse, then we're going to have to use this later.
I mean, I feel like you're just okay.
Then I would like to seal the hole for a short term to keep it in.
Oh
Um,
gosh.
I don't
We're
think.
gonna graft over to seal the hole.
I don't think.
When it stops, then we will open it back up.
But it's got to go somewhere, right? What if I?
There's only so much in there. It
What
will
is it?
stop.
Uh, okay. Maybe. Dr. Lee, do you have an alternative?
Your infliction is very.
Oh
dire.
wait, I forgot! I
What?
forgot! I think I know where the source of this is coming from. It could be your wig. We're gonna have to do a de-wigging. That is my remedy.
Dr. Lee, please tell me. You have a better method than that.
I just wanted to get rid of that card.
Right? Just burn
All
through
right.
it.
What I would probably suggest, maybe better than what he might be suggesting, is
Told you it was unconventional.
a bile transfusion.
Okay.
Making sure maybe what's inside of you is maybe causing you to
Yes.
eject really
Uh.
aggressively of your poop.
Yeah, we can
Oh,
definitely
God.
combine procedures and take the bottle out.
And then,
Oh God.
are you going to
Bucket.
have to? Is it gonna-
Bucket.
I'm so sorry, Dr. Lee. You may want to burn your clothes, Dr. Lee.
Just like wipe off like sweat. Sorry, doctor. Please continue.
Okay.
He's so stunned.
I guess after doing that, I guess I have no choice, but I don't know how to fix you anymore.
No,
Oh,
Please.
Armadillo.
surely it can't be that dire.
I don't think there's a way to fix you.
Oh no, please.
Wow.
But in order for you to soothe that down, I'll just give you this little skull after you go to sleep, and then once we get to the point of no return,
What do I do with it?
you just kiss it. You just coddle it in your bed every seven times a day, each night, and hopefully it'll just maybe stop your
I think that
Ass.
I'm
practice is
sorry.
out
I
of
want to
order.
You want me to do what with the skull?
kiss it, coddle it.
Next.
Well,
I think you should have started with that.
Troll,
well,
please tell me you have something other than that
I-
I'm going to die and kissing skulls or
I do.
de-wigging.
I do. The first thing that we're going to have to do is we're going to have to do a fecal transplant because clearly that is where
Okay.
the source is coming from.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
The next thing that we're going to have to do is we're going to have to do an old practice called earth immersion, where we're going to have to bury you underneath the ground for a few days.
Jesus, another person wants to kill me.
No. It has a 25% survival rate.
Oh my god. No.
I believe your numbers are outdated. It's 22%.
Oh, I'm sorry, 22%.
Yes, there were 2 more deaths this week.
But I can
Oh,
assure
man.
you, you will not have that diarrhea anymore. Dr. Tatsumi, what do you have?
Well, first of all, we need to get rid of all the discomfort and the pain you're going through
Yes,
at the moment.
yes.
So the first thing I'm going to prescribe is the
Dr. Tatsumi, did you put on your apron?
I did.
I feel like the,
Okay.
That is-
the
yeah.
ticking time bomb here is
I've
about to
heard
go
of
off
these.
again.
I've heard of
Okay,
these.
so
What-
first of all, we need you to relax. Once you
Yes,
relax,
yes, okay.
you won't be in pain anymore. After that, I'm going to
Asthma
going to-
cigarettes?
I am actually going to start your treatment with some miracle tonic so that we can stop
Oh, damn it. Jeez.
Thank
whatever
God.
it is,
Jeez, oh, damn it.
whatever it is that is causing the explosions inside you.
Does it usually glow like that?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
That's the miracleness.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a new thing that we're all using.
Yes. And okay, now in case that does not work,
Oh, she's
I
got
will
more.
prescribe a third method. It is a bit radical, but only if the second one does not work, which is the extraction of your intestines entirely.
Oh,
Ooh.
So you will get rid of it forever.
and I could live.
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
With
We
an
think.
18% chance.
You won't
Yeah.
poop anymore.
I
Yeah.
believe it's an
There is
18%
a chance. I will say there is a chance, but again, all the methods presented
but you've got
present
you have
in some
options.
way.
They all
Present
make
in some way.
sense.
Oh yeah, they all the methods presented so far
I
present
did hear that
some
Dr.
risk
Tatsumi does like
of
to,
death.
to smell things in her operating room. So,
I do, yeah.
I mean, if she
Hey.
wants to take this case, by all means.
That's fine with me as long as I feel better and walk out of this alive and not in the dirt
I mean,
Exactly.
18%
And
does sound a lot.
with my wig intact.
Personally, 22% survival rate
I
sounds a
think-
lot better than 18%, in my
I think
opinion.
it's a clear no-brainer.
Risky man.
Yeah, that's-
81% fatality rate. Good luck.
All right. So as it stands, we all have one card.
Oh, seriously, guys, I should go.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
Me.
Bye.
Thanks for
Fun.
sticking around.
Yeah. This was
Bye.
Have a good night.
It was fun.
fun.
You behave now.